Okie dokie, since I've got a little bit of time, it's Sunday at 10:30 and I got to do this pickup. Preload, just dropped an empty trailer and yeah, they're closed on Sundays. But they have a sign on the window saying every 6 hours or whatever it is they come and drop bills off, so I guess that'll work out for me. I figure while I've got some time, I might as well do a little bit of a trucker technical review. I've got two things that I'm going to review today, just very quickly, seeing as how they're pretty simple and self-explanatory. The one is the Blue Parrot B250 XT. A lot of truckers use this, and I know why. I picked this up at Pilot for $99, and it's one of the best $99 items that I've ever bought. Comes with I believe it came with a car charger and the regular 120 household charger. Standby time is awesome. I haven't charged this thing in like 3 days, maybe even more. Actually, shoot, I think it's been almost a week, and I've done a fair amount of talking with it. It's got the leather ear pad, but it also has the foam. Extends to fit a huge melon. I mean, huge. I got a pretty big one as it is. This obviously swivels left and right, so you know, and then it's flexible from this point to this point, so you can get it any which way you want. You can get it, you know, far out, or you can eat it, you know. You don't really want to eat it. My wife, I used to have a little Motorola, little jawbone type of deal. My wife always complained she couldn't hear me when I was in the truck. I'd have the windows up, you know, the vents pretty much closed. I mean, the only thing that there was just ambient truck noise. And she could hear it. If I were driving down the road, she'd hear the truck and not me. This here, night and day. The first time I had it on, I had the window open. She's talking to me and she says, so you driving? I'm like, yeah. It's like I didn't hear a thing. She only hears me on this, which I don't know if that's a good thing or not. But yeah, my review for this is definitely worth it. Like I said, probably the best $99 item I've ever bought. Probably better than some $400 items that I bought. I'll get into that in a minute. But yeah, probably could pick this up at any truck stop, you know, TA, Pilot, any of them. Bluetooth, what else can I say? That's pretty much the standard one. Like I said, a lot of truckers have it, so it's definitely tested and tried and true. My next item is a Rand McNally GPS. I've got the 7.5 inch, whatever it is. Let me just try to set it up here. Hopefully, helps if I get it tight, not wide. Whatever it is the bigger screen. It comes with a nifty little stylus pen in the back. Massive, but it does come out of the holder. The one thing I do like is that suction cup is actually one of the best ones I've ever had. It's a GPS. GPS is a GPS, really, when it comes down to it. However, this is truck specific, so you've got truck tools. With that, you can put in your truck info, if it's a hazmat, your weight, your height, your width, the trailer you have, like a 53 foot, 48 straight, double, triple. Increase ETA and more. Yeah, that works. I've got mine right now on that because I run a truck that runs 61 miles an hour, and if I have it on just normal ETA, I never make it. So anyways, that's that. Warnings, I don't know what warnings is. Oh yeah, warnings. If sharp curve, it does have like an internal computer log where it does your 11-hour driving, your 10-hour off, 14-hour, blah 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 blah. So you can get warnings. I've got it set to when I've got 1 hour left on most everything. Speed limit display, I'll get into that. Speed limit alert, you can set that at however many you want over the speed limit. I got mine set at 11 miles because that's when, you know, your state border, you can get a warning. You can, when it's when you're crossing, toll booth, way station, construction, and speed limit change. You can get all those, and it'll pop up saying, you know, warning. It'll come on the screen, and the voice will actually say quick planner. I've never used that. I really don't know exactly what I would for, anyways. Motor carrier info. This is good. Say you're in California, and emergency phone number, non-emergency, state police, general, overweight, size phones, hazardous spills. So kind of gives you some good information there, just as to some of the information you might need. Tell Rand if you notice something is wrong, then you let him know, obviously. Truck calendar, you got your calendar, notepad, so you can scribble some notes. Converter in case you're going into Canada or something, I don't know. Calculator, huge freaking calculator. Like I said, this is the big screen, which I kind of don't like the fact that I got the big one. I mean, it's nice, but it's just kind of hard. Logs and timers. You got driving hours, daily hours. I haven't really gone through all this, but in fact, I've got kind of messed up. Then you got, you know, monthly, by the day, and then by the state. Yeah, so that's pretty much that. I'll just back out of here. That's pretty much it for truck tools. So it kind of gives you the rundown of things that you would need for the truck. Up here is if you're running loaded or empty. This here is your duty. Right now I'm off duty. You got on duty and driving. It doesn't have a sleeper because it's not DOT compliant. It's not like they'll take a look at this and really get you. Although it is another tool for them to look at. And let's just say that. Your volume and a mute. Preferences. This is truck setup, so you choose your vehicle if it's a truck or a car. Your time zone, that your yard time zone. So mine actually should be changed, but point of interest icons, truck point of icons or point of interest, speed limit alert. There's that again. There we go. State borders. Those are all your alerts, recorders for your logbook again. Routing. Again, ETA adjustment, recalculation, the routes, the same as always. Let's see, allow tollways, allow freeways, U-turns, ferries, cross-border, dirt roads, tunnels. If you need to allow, or if you're not allowed on, you know, like a toll road or something like that. And then your device, which is just your setup for the keyboard, your voices, and your clocks and that sort of stuff. Choose destination, pretty much usual. Multi-stop, point of interest, address book, history, new location, and then your map, which is pretty big. Let's choose destination, because from here I've already got my next load information. So let's see if I can get it. We'll go to address. Where am I going? Rochelle. Once it gets to a certain point, well, it'll pre-select what it is, and then you've got your towns and states. Pretty kind of cool on that. It took a while to get used to. Let's see if it'll find this. No, it won't. Oh, you know why? Let's delete that, because they said the actual is sometimes. See, South Karen now, see, it's not on that list. Sometimes it won't find the list. Karen, there we go. So it won't find, there it is. Oh, no, not north. Karen, south. Sometimes you can type in south, sometimes you can't. I think that's kind of a normal thing as well. 915 is the physical address. Hit enter, and it'll come up with a whole bunch of things. Begin new route. Since this is the first route I'm doing for this, we'll hit begin. And then is the truck loaded? You can either empty loaded or always loaded. You don't need to do that either. It's just one of those things. Comes up with the Rand McNally Atlas. So this is on page 115 and it's at R10. You can go to map. This is showing the actual location as it is right now, like at your destination. It does take a little bit of time calculating. All in all, it is a useful tool. Again, GPS is not a standalone tool. I don't suggest making it a standalone tool, just because it can still get you into, let me go a little wider, there we go. It can still get you into trouble. This has taken me, even though it's a truck specific GPS, it's taken me, including getting here, it has taken me down non-truck routing roads, so you do have to watch out. It is a little bit better than, you know, your TomTom or you know, that type of deal. Maybe a Garmin, I'm not too sure. I haven't used Garmin, but you always do want to consult your Atlas, and you know, if you've got the number to the customer, call them up and get the directions right in through town, because that's where I notice that it really does screw up like usual. So it does do a pretty fine job of getting you there, but every once in a while it trips up. Personally, I'm having a little bit of issue with it because of the money that I did spend. I think it was $300 and something. This is what I was talking about with the $400 thing. I've only got maybe 6,000 to 8,000 miles on that thing, and the USB connection for the power cord, it's already loose and it's jiggling, and it will lose its power when it's loose. You spend that type of money, you do want something that's going to withstand the vibration of a truck, especially if it's a truck specific, then you know it's going to be in a truck. So as for the actual unit itself, I really don't, I'm not impressed with that fact, because now over time it's just going to get worse. It's just started the last few days. Over time it's going to get worse and worse, to the point that it's not going to be able to be in there without some tape, and then after that, you know, it's just junk. And that's only 8,000 miles. That's a couple of months worth of work, you know. So yeah, a couple of months. So really, I don't give them a good score on that. I'm gonna have to find out what to do. I'm gonna have to have it out of the truck and send it in probably, and then I'm without a GPS for a while, you know, that type of thing. Not very good for that. And then, like I said, with the fact that it does, even though it's a Rand McNally that make these atlases, I'm very surprised at how it has taken me down some non-truck routes. So for what I spent, I got it on sale, so it's a little easier to swallow. But for what you spend, I really don't know if I would give it a passing grade or not. It's kind of your decision. Some of the things, other than that stupid power cord, I can live with sending me down some wrong areas, because it's always just a matter of finding something else. So that is pretty much my review on that. This thing is a go. The other one, maybe try finding out more about the Cobra or Garmin, as Garmin has truck specific now as well. So yeah, that's my 2 cents for those two items. So until next video, have a safe one, and well, be safe.